What could be better than a watermelon salad? It's certainly better than getting hit with the mallet. Let's make watermelon salad, taken with great respect from Jody and Rita's Via Carota cookbook. The reason we're doing this is because I had this for breakfast last week. My God, is it good. Want to know what it is? Watermelon, onions, feta, and olives with a dressing and some herbs. Okay, watermelon, always a risk. Cutting it into quarters, voila. Now, what do you want for this? You want sort of toothsome pieces. I mean, we're really just copying Jody and Rita, but see the pieces? They're sort of chunky. Apparently, this is also a very, very popular in Israel because bizarrely, again, Lauren and Alex from 90 Day mentioned this exact salad as something that's served on the beaches in Tel Aviv. So I'm just figuring out how to, like, get the most. I blew some there, but what can you do? There you go. Big pieces of watermelon. I'm gonna throw these guys out. You can make pickled watermelon rind with these. It's quite good. Oh, it's good watermelon. All I'm gonna do is cut pieces of watermelon in an attractive fashion, for instance. That's a little big, so I'm gonna do that. Like this, voila. Comme ça. This bowl is too small. Okay, pieces of watermelon. Now you're just gonna cut a shallot. Ready? I think half moons are good. I'm gonna peel this. I'd like to say a special hello to Chris Lapierre, a faithful watcher and friend, also a Via Carota fan. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna cut rounds. I mean like half moons, okay? So we're gonna soak these in cold water for just a few minutes. Do you know what that does? It takes the bite out of it, ever so slightly. It still tastes like onions, but it's a little bit softer and a little bit more yummy. Is this necessary? Not really. All right, I'm just gonna cut a tiny bit more of this. Now this is something you could bring to a party. Hello. I would be thrilled if you brought this. I'm gonna put some cold water, just for a couple of minutes, no big deal. Rita and Jody put a dressing on it. My suspicion is that the ingredients themselves will create a dressing. I'm gonna squirt some lemon on it at the end. This bowl is too small. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we're now gonna get the feta. I use sheep's milk. Feta, not goat's milk. It's not a question of which is more authentic. It's different countries. And also, which one do you like? Don't worry about all that stuff. Beautiful piece of feta. I'm gonna cut about that much and see where we're at. I'm gonna sort of cut this and crumble it slightly, okay, guys? I'm gonna do this sort of like, and then I'm just gonna kind of turn it and kind of make crumbles, you know, like that. Now, this is very salty. Oh my God, that's good. I'm gonna sprinkle that over. Oh, it's not really Israeli, it's pan countries. Greek, Mediterranean, yeah. It's a Mediterranean salad. I'm taking a few olives, I'm looking at my dish, and I'm thinking maybe that's enough olives. I'm gonna kind of squeeze the pits out. My hands are clean. Can you hear Maud snoring? I'm just taking the pits. I saw this really amazing documentary about a place in New Jersey for kids who have lost somebody. Little kids, you know. It's called Good Grief in Morristown. It's not a complicated organization. They're just there for kids who are, I'm cutting this roughly, dealing with the loss of a parent or sibling or somebody they knew. And it's really beautiful because a lot of what they do is through food. Is that they have them talk about the favorite food of their person. They make the food. Then they talk about like favorite dinners that you had with the person, you know. Sad, but really beautiful. And also so necessary. So remember, that's salty now, guys, okay? So I'm gonna just do a little squirt of lemon. Okay. This looks good, man. Okay. Ready? They would like you to use a lemon and garlic dressing. I'm gonna use salt, pepper, and olive oil. I think we're gonna be okay. And another squirt of lemon. I'm gonna clean this side. I'm gonna rip some herbs over this, and I think it's gonna be kind of insane. At Via, they call it cocomero. It's only on the menu in the summer, obviously. All right, guys, I'm gonna toss this. All right, and we're gonna put the fresh herbs on. This is basil, big pieces. Via uses big pieces, eat them. An herb salad is one of the best salads in the world. You shouldn't avoid them. Also, basil and mint are from the same family. If you taste it, it's very close. Little mint, my mouth is watering. Little basil, I'm just gonna toss this again. Oh, man. If I don't get bored eating it tonight, I'm gonna have it tomorrow morning for breakfast at Via. Just a little bit of olive oil, just to make it a little richer. It doesn't really need anything. I don't know who thinks of that. You know who thinks of it? Humans. That's why when you get so desperately angry with humans, remember they created this as well. They created the Brandenburg Concertos. They created Mrs. Dalloway. Human beings, they're my species. I love them. They created cocomero. What can you say? Let me clean up the sides. If somebody brought this to your picnic, would you not be like, who is that person? I'd be like, oh my God. I'm gonna taste one piece before I put it in the fridge. Gorgeous, guys. I'll taste this outlier. Out of this world. It's a masterpiece. Human beings. My species. Cocomero. Via Carota. An herb salad is one of the best salads in the world.